Hello, good afternoon. Oh, there we go. Some interference from my computer, that is fine. Afternoon slash evening. It is 7 o'clock. I am in the UK. I guess it's very dark now. It's very dark in the evenings now. I don't know, it still feels like afternoon. How you doing? Back with some more Oxygen Not Included. Let's get that going. So, I'm not really sure what to do today. So, last time, we got Bubbles to this planet. She is doing stuff with the rover that is still functioning. I guess what we should do is we should get the plum bathrooms working right away and get a lot of this stuff done. So we might as well start with this. I think everyone's got stuff to do on the other planets. I do want to swap... Let's see. I want to swap... Who's over here? Ellie. Yeah, I want to swap Ellie and Ren. Oh, Ellie's all radioactive now. Where's she going? She's going to go dig all of this stuff, I suppose. That doesn't seem very productive. Yeah, don't bother with that. We're going to swap Ellie with Ren. So the rockets are full up. We have reed fiber here, which we just need to drop off. So let's just drop that off here. I'm not going to bother payloading that. And then the gold, we can drop that off here as well. And then Bubbles is here. Then this planet who's here. Yeah, Ren is here. So we need Ellie to come here, and then Ren needs to leave with the same rocket. Is there anything I want to bring from the forest planet here? I think I've already brought all the stuff we need. So I'll just fill it with salt, because we don't have any salt on the other planet. We might want some table salt, I don't know. Just trying to think about stuff to do. I guess it's about time to start doing some more big building projects. We don't have to set these to 800, we could set them to larger values. We have plenty of sand here. We do. So that shouldn't be a problem. Salt water's still flowing over here. We kind of let it get a bit loose last time. We're eventually planning on boiling the salt water with the steam vent, but I kind of didn't do a very good job controlling it. Also, this stuff isn't being fertilized, that's fine. Yeah, I think it's okay. Just grab a little bit of salt. What is it? Oh, hold on. You're in the rocket at the moment. Why are you in the rocket? You're running on the wheel. That doesn't seem very productive. Yeah, whatever. Let's keep finishing stuff here as well. We want to plant the tree here. Did we drop the tree here? No, we need to reach a tree seed, so that's what this dig is for. We still need to build the ladder here. We got some morbs that are just hanging out, but I don't think they're causing any problems. We have Wheezeworts over here as well. I'm still thinking we do the radiation research on the other planet. Though, this satellite is really radioactive. Wheezeworts are right here. Maybe we should just move Ren here instead. All I know is that Ellie needs to end up on this planet because this is the Critter Flux-O-Matic and we need our rancher here. So we can start fiddling around with that. And then Ruby is just hanging out over here. Looks like we've got another skill point. Ellie, what do we want you to do? I think I just want to get field research on most people. I think that's a good idea so that we can just look at geysers. We're doing okay on morale, so I'm not too concerned. What is Ruby actually doing? Mostly just harvesting plants.
Thanks for the
Not
sub.
too much. Hey Oglivisk, how you doing?
07.
A07 indeed. I like the little salute. I often do it with the little the slash instead of the 7. That's a pretty good way of doing it. I guess the slash is more of a wave. I hope you're having a good time. One Dupe Per Planet challenge is going okay. We've got 4 dupes on 4 planets. We just get Bubbles has landed on the Frozen Forest planet, and she's just getting a few things set up. So what I want to do is I want to put, I guess I'll just put tiles here, and then we can actually fit the motion sensors here. We need some refined metal though. Oh, did we not bring any refined metal with us? What's this? This is all just sand. Oh, that would have been a good idea. We could put the rock crusher in and just start doing that. That's fine. I'm not going to get super fancy. So might as well put that here. That seems like it goes there pretty well. And then wire-wise, I can just go like this. Put the light there. And then we'll make some things and stuff. Probably just a load of aluminium. We can dig that out too. Rover is still helping out here. It's all good. I try to dig through here to get a tree for the bathroom. And then once that's done, we can get a proper plumbed bathroom set up. We'll probably do it a bit beforehand, but this is fine. So I think we just speed 2 it now, maybe even speed 3 it. Radiation, oh god. What's Ellie doing? No! How'd you get so irradiated? Oh, that's no good, Ellie. Oh, right, you've been loading all the salt on here, going past the satellite. Yeah, that probably makes sense. How irradiated actually are you? You know, you got 283. Well, you can just stay here and clean up your own mess for now. Actually, do you have doctoring, Ellie? I think I gave you doctoring. Yes. So let's actually make an apothecary. We can put that here. Then you can make some rad pills. And we're not going to want to rely on the rad pills for ages, but it's probably better than not doing it. So let's see, priority 9, instruction, there we go. Yes, you're going to do that now. What a rad situation to be in. I still need to move this exit. I need to put the exit here so that they're not going past the satellite all the time. Just have it go under here. And then insulate this bit. In fact, if I just dig through here, should mostly be right. I mean, this is still pretty hot. So I think that's the reason I haven't done it. Now Ellie's asleep. Great. Sorry. Just refresh something. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you're exhausted. That is not ideal. Looks like we're about to get down here. There's plenty of food. We want food to go in here. Priority 9. All food. Just bring it here so you're not constantly sending it back and forth. This is where the teleporter would be if we had one. But we don't. Because we disabled it. There's some ice over here. Why is it so cold? Oh, that's a very dumb question. This is the Frozen Forest planet. I should expect it to be cold. I guess the real question is, why is this water so hot? I guess we were just lucky. Yeah, because there's more ice down here. Interesting. Yeah, the rover can go fetch all the food while Bubbles is on the phone. And then meanwhile, she's going to ignore her. Oh my god, Pip. No, what are you doing? I don't want that. We don't need to clean the outhouse. And then wire. I suppose we could build the wire to go over here as well. Yeah, back to oxygen not included. I did play some Noita yesterday, and that was pretty fun. We basically just did a complete run. We beat the final boss, although my wand that I thought was going to work well for that wasn't great. Oh my god. Just going to throw up all over the bedroom. Well, at least it all ended up in one place. So that was pretty fun. I decided not to continue doing that, but we may occasionally go back to Noita depending on how I'm feeling. I put a playlist on YouTube with good Noita runs, because I think yesterday was a pretty good run for sort of demonstrating a lot of the game. So, done that. Vomit pit? Well, I mean, yes, it's technically a vomit pit. I don't want the vomit to end up in here, and it shouldn't, because we built this ledge here. You know, it's the best way of actually planning these things. And then you're exhausted again. None of this is actually going to get done, is it? You could... What I'm actually very tempted to do is put a motion sensor in here, because you're not going to be a very fast doctor. If we put a motion sensor in there, between the neutronium and then a ceiling light up here, that should help you do the medicine making a bit faster. We could have made a big vomit pit yesterday in Noita with the fungal shifting, but we decided not to do that. We decided to just have a normal game where we're not turning everything in the game into vomit. Right. You're gonna grab that seed. Let's just yellow alert this. Am I how you design the base according to the shape of the map law? I would get so triggered. What's your secret? I used to get very triggered by this game, and to be honest, streaming it has actually helped me stop getting so triggered. Like, that's the actual thing. Because I've realized it's not actually important if it looks weird. If it works, it works. Right, let's plant a tree in here. Hello? Oh, you've... Hello? Oh, there's a tile here. We need to dig this up. There you go. But the reality is, it's because... I mean, look at this map. This is all salt water without any oxygen. There's a little bit of oxygen over here, and there's a little bit of oxygen over here. I really didn't have a choice. Like, that's the actual answer. But we're going to make it work. I say work. She's still vomiting. I think it is pretty. Tall base. And tall bases are good, because then you can use the fire pole a lot and get a lot of efficiency out of that. Although you're obviously not being very efficient at the moment. Right, so now we can actually plant this. It's just this planet. There's just a bit too much radiation with this satellite. I need to move the exit. But this thing's erupting now. It's generating a lot of heat. I don't want to let any of that heat leak out. I think we're mostly avoiding it. There is a little bit of a heat leak up here, but it's not too bad. This is not actually a heat leak, because somehow we've ended up with a vacuum here. Which is convenient. This is a heat leak. I think I should just seal this off now. This was the liquid lock, but it got flooded. There we go. Plant is planted. So now we just need to feed this some actual water. So we also need to build a little pump down here. In fact, is it quick of me to just grab this water and then feed it into the sieve? It might be. Yeah, let's try it. And then that gives us somewhere to dump the polluted water too. So we'll just go here. We'll dig this out. We'll dig this out, but we won't ladder up because I don't want people going out this way and getting things germy. You stupid Pip. It's a good thing these Pips are cute, otherwise they get murdered a lot more often. We do also need to make aluminium. Let's just make like 10 lots. I don't really want to take Ellie on the rocket until she stops vomiting. So, rad pills. You could just make like 5 rad pills. That would be tubular. That would be exquisite. That would be totally cool. Oh, we don't have any coal. Oh my god, we don't have any coal. We don't have any hatches either. We're gonna have to send coal here. So we're gonna send Ren here. I think we're still gonna do that. So let's actually load up the rocket with coal when it comes back. And I need to remember to do that, because there is plenty of coal here. How's it going? What are you actually doing? I'm just grabbing stuff for the rock crusher at the moment. That's okay. I think we also need some cooling. It'd be good to build a cooling network at some point. Right, let's speed to it. Get some more stuff done here. Rover is still working. Rover still has almost a day of battery. They're probably going to run for a little bit without the battery. So that would be ideal. Yeah, make some aluminium and then we can automate all this. But yeah, this whole challenge is basically just a big exercise in not getting triggered. Which I think is probably healthy. Yeah, this vomit isn't really going anywhere, is it? Your rad dose is going down. You're actually okay now. That's good. What a relief. Well, it's good having this built, because we will actually be able to use it once we dump some coal over here. So I think we'll just clean everything up and then we'll head off. Yeah, we've got lots of CO2, that's nice. Got plenty of food on all 4 planets. Well, not plenty of food, but some food. Everyone's doing decently well on morale now. We have sand for this. The robot keeps grabbing sand. We do need to fill this up. Let's check how Ellie is doing. You do need to quickly sweep this up. Get some more sleep. Then we'll set out. Yeah, we did a lot of rocket launches on Monday. We've been swapping the dupes around a lot. It's actually pretty convenient now that the rockets have plenty of carbon dioxide. Let's just check that everything's okay in here. There's food, there's air. Toilet needs doing. Let's clean the toilet. Sorry, Ellie, it's a yellow alert. It's an Ellie alert. Do the outhouse. Yeah, and resupply this with dirt, then you'll be okay. We need to get some better tech so we can have better rockets. That would be nice. You won't be very long. Is this actually full now? Yeah, it is. Okay. Cool. Right, so crew, Ellie is the pilot, change destination. Let's go to that planet. You should be fine. You're getting irradiated again? You're already irradiated again? Ellie's just like, I've had enough of this shit. Get me off this planet. I don't blame you. So begin launch sequence. 3, 2, 1. We're slowly heating up space, so I don't think it really matters. Bye, Ellie. How are things going over here? Yeah, we've got automated lights now. That's good. Let's do that over here as well. Does this still count as a bathroom? It does. That's nice. Let's get this all hooked up too. This is a very weird little bit of wall, but whatever. Body temperature. Ah, that's right. It's too cold here. That to grow. Well, it's going to get fed hot polluted water. So maybe it will be okay. We'll have to keep an eye on it. But it is very cold here. You know what? Let's set this back to priority 5. And you can do the usual stuff to lime as well. Not that we're doing any steel production yet. Then this polluted water can go up here. There we go. And we'll just set that here. That'll feed on like that. And then that'll get sieved and that'll provide the input water to start things off. There we go, pretty good team. And speed 3 again. Very nice that we can just speed 3 and not have any issues. No loners. Printing pod is very unexciting these days. Ruby has another skill. You have mechatronics and rocketry and digging. I'll give you doctrine just in case you end up on the radioactive planet and you need to make yourself some pills. There you go. You should be so proud of your very useful skill that you're getting. But I think we should probably just have everyone have doctoring if we can. We're going to have to improve people's morale production at some point. Get some actual rec rooms everywhere. And you're going to be there very soon. Cool beans. Cool beans. Lots of water here as well. I would like to actually dig down here too. And grab that. And I suppose we just keep going. You know what I could do? Let's see. We could put in a liquid tapidizer. Let's actually get the research for liquid tapidizer, because I believe they only use 1 kilowatt of power. So it should be quite easy to tapidize that polluted water and get that plant at the right temperature. Tapidizer. Oh, with a Z. Yeah, we started researching this with the aquatuner. We never finished it, so let's do that. Gonna be there in 35 seconds. Let's go have a look. The main thing I want to do today is just try out the Critter Flux-O-Matic, because we've got quite a few critters that we can wrangle and have a look at. Yeah, there we go. Just in time for the day to roll over. We have an LA. So let's see. We want to have a look at a hatch. You're asleep. Great. I guess that checks out. It is the rollover of the day, like I said. So we've got a few critters that we can already grab here. We can grab a hatch. We can grab a shine. Oh, we can't grab a shine bug. We can't wrangle them. We can grab a Dreco. The Dreco is probably not going to be very convenient. We can grab a Slickster. That should be pretty convenient. Oh, we can't wrangle those either. We could auto wrangle them with doors and the critter drop off. But let's test it with the hatch first. Yeah, you should do this right away. And then we need to load this up with coal. So I guess we'll just load this up with a large amount of coal. And in terms of actually fueling this, the tree should start growing. So we should get some lumber for more CO2 for the rocket. I think we have 3 tiles of range at the moment. Yeah, we do. So it's enough to get over there. But it won't be enough for anything else. The CO2 production on this planet is quite poor. What are you doing? You're gonna go store coal. And then you're gonna go relocate the critter. Okay, good. This is what I actually want to watch. I want to see this thing work. There's a machine. There's a picture of a hatch. It's gotta all be connected. We got a stone hatch down here. How interesting. Alright, let's watch this and see what happens. So you are here. This machine is waiting for a critter. He's heading over. He gets sucked in. Gets scanned. Poking and prodding critter. Extracting genetic information. Very cool. It's got like a little light. Ooh, there we go. New species scanned. So, specimen attempted to snack on the buccal smear. Review data for more information. I don't know what that means. Right, let's see. First encounter. I've discovered an experiment. Specimen attempt to snack on the buccal smear. Sample is viable, though the apparatus may be somewhat mangled. Atomic force microscopy of the bite pattern reveals traces of goethite, a mineral known for its exceptional strength. I think I have heard of that. Cool. And we just need to keep scanning more critters. So let's try and do this. I believe we can wrangle one of the Slicksters with the special auto wrangling trick. So let's Let's try and trap this guy in here. So let's yellow alert this. Then we can put a... Oh, hold on. Okay, maybe I was overly ambitious with that. We'll yellow alert this. I don't think the Slicks is going to come out of all that way. Then we can send the Slickster in here as well and see what that says. And then we'll want to go grab a Dreco. There was a Dreco just wandering around the top of the map. They're just in here now. Not a huge amount of oxygen, so it might be a bit of a struggle. And then food-wise, we want one of these, and we're just going to put this in the middle. There is oxygen here, but it's not enough to be breathable. So we need to turn this back on. Get some more oxygen in here. I'm deliberately keeping the pressure low so that we don't vent that much oxygen, because the algae is finite. Let's speed to it. We basically got to wait for the tree to grow before we want to shoot off anyways. Ellie is still irradiated. There you go. Right, so auto wrangle surplus for max of 0 critters, all critters. So yeah, Slickster should get wrangled. And we also have some oil. We should probably just sweep up random oil. And actually make some plastic, that would be a good idea. So I guess Ellie can end up doing that. There's a decent amount in here just to get started with. There's oil in here as well, but I don't want to let all this gas out. But we can just pitch up this. Like that. It's a bit odd that you can just auto-wrangle critters, but you can't manually wrangle them. Set this to priority 9. Want to see what the Slickster entry says. Although the poor Slickster is probably going to suffocate up there. Let's go have a look. Oh, I know what's going to happen. You're going to let the Slickster out into space, aren't you? Oh, God. Yeah, because the O2 in here, we need to open these doors. Or we need to open this door so that the pressure actually normalizes. I don't want to let the Slickster out here. Crap. Yeah, just drop the Slickster. Drop the Slickster, and then we'll disable access through that door. People can go through this door normally. Yeah, this should be fine. So in terms of oil, we don't have the oil refinery yet. Where are you going? Oh, you're going all the way over here now. What about like this? That's odd. That's probably fine. As long as you don't try and take the Slickster out that way. It's fine. Alright, let's speed up again. And I feel like it should be possible for us to do the Draco. Also, what's going on with the bathroom over here? Looks like you've all still had stuff to do. Rover's dead! Rover actually died. Rip. Rip, Rover. So... pipe blocked. Oh, I built this the wrong way round. Oh, okay. That's fine. And then we'll deconstruct this stuff and build the actual bathroom as well. We built enough stuff for 3 people just in case we get some random visitors. Be good to scan a pip and a morb as well, although I don't know how we're going to do that. We'd probably just have to grab like a pip egg and transport it to the other planet. There we go. We need to make sure this actually works though. And in terms of power, we don't have any coal. We need to set up wood power. A for the power and B for the carbon dioxide to refuel the rocket. So we haven't got any of the infrastructure here yet either. It's alright, Ellie knows what she... Bubbles knows what she's doing. Ellie knows what she's doing as well, but she's just not very happy about things. What are you up to? You're grabbing more coal and putting it in there. Then you're gonna grab the critter. So what you actually do this time? Yeah, the air pressure should be good enough to actually do this now. Yeah, that's good. I'm very curious as to what all these data entries actually say. You get 5 different critters in here. So let's have a look at this. Try your best. Is the light going to turn on? There you go. They do get sucked in pretty quickly. It gives a decor bonus as well, that's nice. It's quite a nice noise. There's a slickster. The hatch is like, hello and welcome to the prison of your impending doom. And the slickster's like, I prefer it down here. So we'll look at the entry. So... there we go. Incessant wriggling made it difficult to scan this critter. Difficult, but not impossible. Oh, it doesn't tell you any more than that. It's rubbish. I thought that was going to be a lot better. Well, we can do something similar to the shine bug that we captured here. Scan the shine bug too. We don't need the storage bin at the moment. I need to add lumber to the list over here too. So industrial ingredient, lumber. We don't have any lumber. It is growing its branches out, it's just taking its time. and they are going to be harvested. So this is an interesting quirk about arbor trees, is that they have space to grow 7 branches, but they only ever grow 5 at a time. I wonder if there's a way to exploit or control that. I haven't tried it. Let's try and get this shine bug in here. But we also actually need to make sure that the bathroom is built before downtime, otherwise we're in trouble. So this sieve needs to be built this way around. Let's yellow alert that. We've had a lot of pissing and vomiting in this stream so far. Or not, well, just in general, not specifically today. I mean, we've had vomiting today, but these dupes have not had it particularly pleasant. I guess it's just what they get for being alone. As well as the +4 attribute bonus. We need the wire to actually go here as well. And you do need to load this. No pending deliveries. There was sand in here. Did I delete the sand? We desperately need to do this. Okay, look. You need to do this before you go in a downtime. I could have sworn we had sand. Yeah, you need to do this before you eat. Our good planning has struck yet again. There was definitely a substantial amount of sand in there. $200 kilograms should do for now. Right, there we go. So now Bubbles has figured out that she needs the loo. And thankfully, we should actually have some water for the loo. For some reason, I thought this would be quicker than putting the pump here. It probably still was. Yeah, good job, Bubbles. No power. Right, let's have a look over here. So auto wrangle surplus 0, all critters 9. Then Eddie will go grab the shine bug from here. We'll have a look. The lumber is ready for harvest, so Ellie should do that in a little bit. This poor shine bug, about to get all tied up. God, imagine how terrifying that would be, like you being a little bug and someone shoots a gun at you that surrounds you with ropes, and you get tied up in ropes as a bug. Like, how stressful would that be? Okay, I guess Ren's got the tree, that's fine. It's interesting that it still lights up while it's being moved. I guess that makes sense. So if we put the shine bug in here, I presume the shine bug still gets sucked in. We're actually doing pretty well at this. We might be able to get this done today. That's certainly an achievement, counting as one of the story traits. This one's much easier than the sleep machine, I think. I'm beginning to think it's not actually going to get sucked in. Maybe it needs to be a ground-based critter. Well, we'll leave it in there anyways. It'll keep all the other guys company. This whole thing is one big experiment anyways. Right. Need to be able to grab a Draco. The problem is if I break in here, the chlorine is all going to fall into the base. So even if I let a little bit of it out, it should still do that because we've got very low gas pressure here. I don't really want to dig through here because it's very hot. I really would prefer to just grab one of these guys. Can you grab this? It's elderly. He's only got 15 cycles left. Oh, hold on. Oh, we missed it. Shinebug did get scanned. Okay, let's not yellow alert that. Cancel wrangle. We'll figure out something with this guy later. Shinebug did get scanned and we missed it. So, Shinebugs. This is a longer entry. This critter kept trying to befriend the reflective surfaces of the scanner's interior. During examination, it cycled through a consistent pattern of 4 rapid flashes of light, a brief pause, and 2 flashes, followed by a longer pause. So that's Morse code apparently for something. I think someone said it was Morse code for high. I don't know. That would be funny. I don't know Morse code, but that's probably what that is. Its cells appear to contain a mutated variation of oxyluciferin, similar to those catalogued in bioluminescent animals. Well, I hope it's not luciferium like in Rimworld, otherwise the dupes are in big trouble. That's the secret of the abyss bugs, or the radiant bugs, is they give you luciferium, and then your dupes go crazy. Cool. Well, that was a nice long entry, unlike the Slicksters, which was very disappointing. So these dudes. I think we're going to need to build some ladders to come out here. Do that. So, like this. And then it should be relatively possible to do this. Provided the Dracos behave and actually stay here. Bubbles earned a skill point. Well, I'm going to go all the way to building level 3 on you, because you're unconstructive and you need all the help you can get. And you also... You get the rocket hat. And you also, now you can actually demolish stuff. Which might be handy. Because we don't have anyone who can demolish stuff yet. Yeah, this seems relatively possible. We're slowly draining the mealwood here because it's not quite cold enough for all of this to grow. Got some agriculture skill, very nice. I feel like this is pushing my luck a little bit. Eventually we're going to have to get everyone started on exosuits. We did bring over reed fiber and stuff. Let's see, no loners. It reminds me of that Megamind image, like... Someone needs to edit a version of that Megamind meme so it says no loners, and then it's like Megamind and the printing pods in the background. Also, we don't want a loner because the only planet that we can currently land someone on is the flipped asteroid, and that's probably a bit beyond our current skill level. But I don't want to ignore the printing pod in case one does come up, because they're very rare, and they're kind of helpful for getting this to actually work. Is any research happening? Yeah, some research is happening, but Ren needs to actually do some research. I could put some research facilities in here. We don't really have room, and we don't really have a lot of water. I could put them here, and we could use this water. Feels a little bit lame. But that's probably fine. Yeah, we'll dig in here. We'll pitcher pump this. And then we can put, just so we have some facilities. Because we're not necessarily going to know where a researcher is going to be. I imagine he's going to be on a planet with radiation a lot of the time. But we may occasionally need to move him somewhere else. And then... you'll probably adjust this ladder. It goes around this way. And dig this out. Then... we have this go up here. Then we tile this. Make this a light. There we go. Beans. I want to put this ladder here as well so we can reach down here to grab a Draco if needed. Oh, it's all the way over here. Clay's asleep and Ren is not. Aha, you're producing the carbon dioxide. Very nice. It'll take a while to fill this up, but that's good. That is actually filling our power grid. Let's put the usual here. No, that's not right. Cancel that. Here we go. Good stuff. We're getting a good amount of skill points. So I guess Ren. I should really grab building one on everyone, shouldn't I? Let's do it. So in terms of critters, we've got the Draco left. I don't think there's another critter we can scan in here, because it needs to be a species. I don't think grabbing the stone hatch will work. There's a long hair lava down there, but I don't think that will work either. And I don't think there's any morbs. Nothing's going over here. This is a mistake. This is backed up now. Well, I mean, I guess... we'll have an emergency vent over here, and then we'll just tepidize this water, and that should eventually work. That would mean that we'd also want to insulate this. That's going to get slightly complicated. Let's do this in a responsible way. We'll seal that in. And then we'll put insulated tile around here. We'll ladder this. I guess we'll just insulate all of this. Then I guess I could insulate this. Why do I have a mesh tile here? You did already build the pipe, that's pretty good. Bubbles... You can't see Bubbles' hair in the hat. But I want everyone to have a hat. These are the modern problems that we deal with. Yeah, so the water should get sieved. If it can't get sieved, it goes into the plant. If it can't go into the plant, it just gets dumped. That's fine. It is going to be germy water, that's fine. This will give you stuff to do for a while. And then we have some research facilities here in case Ren stays here for a while. The ladder here. Oh, the Dracos are right here. Okay, hold on. Grab this dude. Wrangle Draco. Oh, let's yellow alert. Okay, I don't think we can yellow alert wrangled. That's fine. We'll wrangle them. I like that I've actually had a bit of a focused objective today, because I was coming into today not actually knowing what I was going to do. Sarah is back. He has had a busy day at work. Yes, grab the Draco for science. While Ren sleeps, the critters be scanned. Oh no, he's up. He heard me. Crap. Yeah, you got him. I hope. Yeah, you're good. I bet the Draco's gonna have a really interesting entry. Time for the machine. Don't be shy. There you go. So this, the shine bug's already escaped. I think the Slicks has just died. Yeah, we have some meat. We have a little bit of meat, and I can't see a Slickster anywhere. So, rip Slickster. Draco has been scanned. This critter hardly seemed to notice it was being examined at all. That checks out. A built-in scanning electron microscope has determined that the fibers on this critter's train grow in a sort of Trinity stitch pattern reminiscent of a well-crafted sweater. The critter's leathery skin remains cool and dry, however, due to a lack of apparent sweat glands. Interesting. That's pretty neat. So there's quite a few more entries in here. We should try and scan every critter with this. That would be a pretty good objective. We'd have to bring a lot of eggs, and we'd have to bring a gassy moo here somehow. But that sounds pretty fun as a challenge. But I think we are going to have to bring an egg here next, because I don't think there's any other animals here. In fact, I think we can check this by going to the star map. Huh? Hold on. What was that? Read biome. Yeah, so it tells you the animals are in the biomes. But I think we've discovered all of the biomes. So apparently there can be pips here. Interesting. We do need to do a bit more exploration. We could dig into the abyssalite and actually probably explore. It's certainly possible. If we just dug in the abyssalite, it would be possible. I'm not sure it's really worth it. But anyways, we've got CO2. The rocket has been refueled, so that's working properly. I think it's enough coal. Let's actually just, we'll let the day pass. It is cycle 350. And we'll get Ren to go to the other planet. I guess he didn't end up needing to do any research. But it's good to have this stuff here just in case he does need to do some research. Right, let's go. So we have food. This rocket has quite a lot of food, actually. That's good. So Ren can go in here. Plenty of algae, plenty of dirt. Yeah, I think we're ready to go. Yeah, there's Ren. So change destination. Radioactive place. Then what warnings? You don't. This is all fine. What's going on, game? I'm trying to throw shade. We're fine. Oh, the thing isn't full. Whatever. It's fine. 3, 2, 1, go. Hello. You've left your loading bars behind. Well, that's just fine. So Ellie can hang out here. I guess the next thing to do here is actually set up some cooling. So Ice Maker is a possibility, but it requires duplicate interaction, so it's not very good. We could do a thermoregulator. We don't have the tech for that yet. We're gonna need Ren to get tech. Still making plenty of ceramic over here. We'll need to bring ceramic to the other planets. What are you gonna do over here? I mean, eventually we're gonna set up like a volcano tamer. Maybe it's worth doing like a Paku plant here. I'm kind of just letting these dupes get on with stuff for a while, because like, even if I'm not giving them direct projects to do, they are still like doing stuff in the background, like making materials that we'll use later. So I'm not super concerned about that. Probably do the natural gas. We do need to make carbon dioxide facilities down here. And we do need to dig this stuff out. So yeah, you're going to take a while to do this because you're not a very good builder. Feels bad, man. You're a better builder than you were, but you'll never be the best. I guess we'll put a ladder here as well. Hope this isn't going to leak through the dirt. That would be a bit rubbish. Then oxygen over here is fine. We'll need to set up a CO2 pit and rocket loading stuff. Yeah, you're not going to have the most fun time in the world at the moment. Let's just speed 3 it. You should be able to let the water level go down here. I wish they'd just let you build over these tiles. We could probably build some deodorizers here and let this off gas as well. That might actually be a better idea. Yeah, let's do that. So, build some mesh tiles here. Put some deodorizers there. Power these. You can come in here and grab all of this. That should be good. How long is it going to take? It's going to take 84 seconds. These rocket trips really don't take any time at all. Which is good, because I don't have a lot of patience. Well, I probably do have more patience than most, but I won't admit it. Always these foresty plants where they get the short end of the stick. Says the guy who plays at speed 1, One Dupe Per Planet. Hey, I'm on speed 3 at the moment. It's too hot for the... It's too cold for the plant. We need to send like... Oh, we should have sent like a Bluffbriar seed over here. That would have been a good idea. Ooh, a cool slush geyser. Just what we needed to warm this place up. Yeah, we need some power. I think what we'll do is we'll ladder down here. Let's go like this. If we go like this, I'm kind of worried the wall's gonna burst. So let's tile that up first. Or actually, instead of doing that, let's just tile it up like this. And then we can dig a ladder down here. And then we'll just let the CO2 build up here. I don't think we have too much of a reason to go further at the moment. There is actually a geyser down here. I want to look at that geyser. I'm on speed 1 again. You know what? Let's not bother with the tiles. Let's just put the ladder here. We'll go down to the geyser and we'll make our CO2 trap in here. You don't have obsidian digging. That's fine. Brine ice is going to liquefy. It's okay. Should do. Then we'll figure out what to do with that. Right, so Ren is now on the toxic planet. We brought coal. Let's dump the coal. So now we can actually make some pills. We have plenty of power. There's a tree. Well, we should have enough power. I guess we'll see, because we're consuming more power down than we were before. You really do need to sweep up the... you need to sweep up the vomit. There's still vomit here from earlier. Sweep it up. I command you. Sweep it up. I know it's not your vomit, but you still need to sweep it. So the next thing to do here is to build a radiation research facility. You could build it all the way out over here. This thing produces lots of radiation, and we do technically have oxygen here, so it's probably worth doing something over here instead. So, materials study terminal, let's see. We have a farm up here. We have a farm down here. I think we just remove these. Put the material study terminal here. Speed 3 again. Yay, you did the research. It's Tepidizing time. In a minute, when we've done this. Because Bubbles has enough to do at the moment. So I guess the next goal for today is just to get radiation science so that we can actually get the payload launcher so we don't have to constantly rocket around everywhere. That would be handy. So let's see. The material study terminal can go here. Then we've got to fire rad bolts into it periodically. And we need power to run it. The light here is pretty good. Well, I guess the light is the same everywhere. That's fine. We can certainly make glass. So maybe we do solar panels. The only other source of power on this map is all this hydrogen with the beaters in the plant. But I don't know how long it's going to last. All the geothermal or nuclear stuff. I mean, easy sources of power. No loners. Bollocks. Salt water ended up in here. Wow, this whole bit filled. Uh-oh. We got an Escher waterfall over here. It doesn't seem to be infinitely storing because of what's actually going on here. But it's being very odd. I really didn't plan this very well, did I? We did just bring over a load of coal. Maybe we just run it off the coal for now. We don't need it to run all the time. Yeah, the lumber isn't going to be enough on its own. We don't have the polluted water to run lots of lumber. I think we just put a coal power plant in. We'll just do it over here. I could put it in here, actually. But then the carbon dioxide is going to float slowly all the way down the base. I'd rather just have the carbon dioxide go over here directly to the place we want the carbon dioxide. We can have a longer wire. And I'll just hook that up straight to the, I'll just hook that up straight to the Radbot generator. And on its own wire, I think. Let's see. Actually, it probably doesn't need its own wire. We could probably just hook it up with everything else in this smart battery down here. So, in that case, instead of doing this, let's just dig into Neutronium. Let's just put it here. I don't really want to dig up the tree. We do still want the lumber for the CO2. Gonna start growing the food here instead. Oh, solid. We'll get rid of the tree. I'm sure we can have enough lumber. So let's do that. We'll deconstruct these. What I should probably do is make airflow tiles here. So I'm just going to make mesh tiles. And we'll put a storage bin here as well, just so we can grab all the coal and put it here. So, because we're going to need the coal for the pills as well. So I suppose that actually works pretty well. We'll just need to keep sending coal here occasionally. It's not like there's any coal over here. Actually, there is coal over here. Maybe I should have just set up the radiation research on this planet. We do have a satellite. Whatever. We'll do it here for now. It's fine. We'll probably end up sending coal everywhere anyways, just to make people's lives a bit easier. Right, let's speed it up. And we need automation wire here as well. So I think if we just hook both of these up like this, it should be fine. And provided this keeps getting loaded regularly, it should be okay. It's not like Ren is going to have a huge amount else to do. Currently no research focus. We do want to build a tapidizer on the other planet just to get the trees working properly. Probably worth grabbing the natural gas, the plastic stuff. Because we will eventually want a little bit of plastic. And we do have enough oil just randomly on that planet to make a little bit of plastic. So why not? Set that to that. We'll run it primarily off the coal. And then we'll run out of lumber as well in an emergency. Okay. So that's that. Then we need rad bolts. We need to fire rad bolts through here. Somehow. Let's see. Oh, we don't have all the rad bolt stuff yet. Okay. Fair enough. Let's grab that. More materials science research. There's also a rad bolt joint plate. But we need a lot more research to do that. So I think what we're going to have to do... If we fire a rad bolt into water, is it just going to fizzle? I've never done that. I imagine it wouldn't, but we may end up with a very complicated network of those things. Ruby's idle. That's not good. I actually need to give you something to do then. Yeah, it is worth a try. It sounds like fun. Ruby doesn't have any digging skill. I do want to get in here. Let's dig down here. Then there's a lot of slime there, but we can make a liquid lock pretty easily just by doing this. And then we can start having a look at the natural gas. Oh, hold on. We'll do that a little bit deeper. Then we'll put a tile here. And then there'll be a decent liquid lock here. Because we're not going to dig up that slime. And then we can let some of the polluted water out here. And then we can start investigating this thing. That's something to do. So we still need the joint plate research, so you can speed to that. What are you currently doing? Construction supply. You're building everything out of mafic rock. Oh, you're building the ladder out of mafic rock. Okay. That's not gonna work. Let's build this out of something that isn't mafic rock. Not 100% sure how that ended up happening. Build it out of igneous rock. Like a normal person. There you go. Same for this. In fact, you don't even need that one. You can just do this one. You don't have any power. You want trees. I mean, it's not working perfectly. The level of polluted water is rising in here, but it's at least functional enough that Bubbles can have a shower and do all the normal stuff. Which is good. Yeah, we've got lots of CO2 down here now. That's good. Actually, that's probably too much CO2. Let us put another gas element sensor here. and tell this to stop running if it detects CO2 here, because we only need it up to this level. And otherwise this isn't actually automated. Actually, we don't even need that much. We need, like, less than that. We only need enough that it actually covers the pump. So, yeah, you can do that quickly. Meanwhile, I'm going to plug in my phone. My phone's running out of power. Yeah, I'm really happy. We saw the baby fish. They're alive. I thought Whiskers ate them. But it turns out they were just very good at hiding in a plant that I don't normally look in. Which makes sense, because a baby fish wouldn't really survive in that tank unless it could hide well. But their name is Kuzco, because the previous baby that got big, that we found in the filter, was named Zuko. And Sarah always called him Kuzco by accident. So the new fish is now Kuzco. Where are you? You are here. Good. I need to get a new emote of the baby, because that one is very green. Right, so that is detecting carbon dioxide. So if this detects oxygen, run. That seems about right. We have a kiln down here as well. Why do we have a kiln down here? Whatever. We're not actually doing anything with it. Yeah, so now you're actually building this ladder, which is good. You have plenty of food. Ruby is idle again. So now we can dig all of this up. Ladder in here. And then I suppose we'll just dig out as much of this as we can reasonably dig. And then try and start filtering the gases out. So that's probably fine. And then we'll put a load of natural gas processing stuff in here. Probably worth doing. Dig all of this too. Oh, hold on. It's a trap. Got slime in the metal. It's a trap. Well, that stuff should all be fine. We have the Radbolt generator and Radbolt reflector research. Okay, let's try and get that up. I basically just don't want anyone to be idle. So if we're gonna do this without joint plates, then we're gonna need to dig through this abyssalite or this abyssalite. Will it go through a pneumatic door? I imagine it would. But we would just stick this. Let's see. Radiation is significant here. I guess we just put it here. Yeah, we could put it here. 2,000 rads is enough. And then we just need to put a load of reflectors in. We were all out of mirrors. I like it. So that... No, that's the wrong button. That can go like this. And then I guess we just do it like this. And then somehow that works. And the reason we're doing that, instead of just harnessing, like, the background radiation that's already here, is because the Radbolt generator requires a large continuous amount of power to run. So you want it to run as little as possible. So you want it to run off as strong a radiation source as possible, which is this thing. And the reason I'm doing it around here is just because this is where our liquid lock is. We actually, you know what we could do? We could put the liquid lock here instead. But no, I like this. We'll try and do this. I don't think we needed any rooms specifically here. So that's fine. And then power-wise, this can just go like this. You're gonna need to send this all the way over here. So that will do. You are probably going to get very irradiated building all of this. Did you make any rad pills? You did. Excellent. There are 2. You've been eating them. You may have already eaten one. Yes, you did. Well, that's a good thing. Right, we're actually just a little bit prepared. So that will shoot down. That will shoot west. Because there's another achievement I don't have in this game yet, which is firing rad bolts a long distance cumulatively. Because normally the rad bolts are generated right next to the thing, but today we're doing it a bit differently. So hopefully we'll get that achievement this run. The rad bolts do lose strength the further they move, but it's not a very large amount of strength. Hopefully it won't lose a lot of strength going into the water. We shall see. How's it going over here? Yeah, some natural gas coming out here, that's fine. I probably could deconstruct this as well. I just want this whole area to fill with hot natural gas. Like, as much of the area as possible. So I guess we'll even ladder up here. And then we can dig this out. Kind of just looking for stuff for you to do as well. But we're obviously going to need to be careful with the actual slime germs. That's fine. I hope you're all having a nice evening. I certainly am. I'm feeling a bit more with it than I was yesterday. How's this all going? Yeah, just much of a muchness, really. There isn't any power getting generated at all. We do need to generate at least a little power. But I want to make a proper CO2 pit for the lumber. Because that's probably how we're going to be generating our power. We could probably run some more trees off of this for a while. That would help. Don't think we're too bothered about things over here. Oh, you can't reach this dig, which is why this hasn't happened. Well, I guess we can just do that then. Then you're just grabbing plants. Which I suppose is important, but it's not what I'm mainly thinking of today. Ellie is idle. What do we get Ellie to do? Does Ellie have any research skills? She has one research skill. Actually, she does have advanced research, so she can do advanced research while Ren does the other things. I like it. We'll just need to lower Ren's priority on research. So I guess you can go after thermoregulators. And then this can be disabled for now. Because Ren needs to do other things. We're also going to need some automation wire. Because we don't want this generating rad bolts when we don't need them. And this thing is full. So, for some reason, the game has it in a way that you need a NOT gate. And we do have NOT gates. So yeah, outputs from the storage. It then says it's full. So then it turns the rad bolt generator off. We'll just do this. Be very curious to see if this actually works. Yeah, let's speed through it. Did make a load of aluminium, so that's good. What we got? No one we're interested in. Plus building, decreased building. Great. Yeah, this is fine. This is still a liquid seal. What we could even do is we could actually go over here and we could dig out all of this stuff. We're going to want it eventually. There's more actual refined gold over here for us to do stuff with. So let's just grab all of that. Cool. Right. I'm going to go to the loo very quickly. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. I'm going to make myself a hot drink as well, I think. And then I will be back. But feel free to follow if you haven't already. I usually stream Mondays to Fridays, 7 to 11 GMT. Usually playing Oxygen Not Included. I do play other games occasionally, like Noita. And I've got a pull up for what I'm currently thinking of playing after we finish this challenge. So feel free to vote on that too if you want. And if you missed any episodes from previous days, you can find them on my YouTube channel. The Twitch only stores VODs for 2 weeks, I think, which sucks. So anything significant I do is on my YouTube channel. But I will be back in like 5 minutes. See you in a bit. Alrighty, I'm back. Well, it looks like, thank you for voting. Looks like some more votes coming through. Did have a bit of a tie situation going on, so I'm glad that's not, it's not currently a tiebreaker. I do want to continue the 400 dupes challenge, so that's why that's on that list. But I'm also quite aware that I'm probably not going to get the sleep story trait thing done on this playthrough. I just don't think it's practical with One Dupe Per Planet at all. Whereas the Critter Flux-O-Matic thing is. So I think the aim is going to be to try and scan every critter that's reasonably practical with that. And when we feel satisfied with that, we'll wrap it up there. So yeah, and I'm kind of interested in making a giant volcano thing, but I do actually need to commit to a late game build at some point. So we'll see how it goes. But I have some good news in real life. The plumber fitted all the plumbing for a dishwasher today, so tomorrow the dishwasher arrives and I'm not going to have to wash dishes every day anymore. So that's going to be very nice. Anyways, let's go back to the game. Probably still wash the occasional dish, but I miss having a dishwasher because I've had it in all the previous houses. And in other news, I also got a hot chocolate, so that's really nice. Probably a bit hot to drink at the moment. One of those ones where you microwave it. Like we're about to microwave our dupes. I do like the little bed up here. Yeah, just the random green stuff that we can see shows us high radiation in this area. That's obviously a good sign. And Ren certainly doesn't look irradiated. I think the rad pills are doing their job. Yeah, that's good. So I can go there. Feels like it's actually pretty easy to navigate the liquid lock, but hopefully the radbot won't just shoot into the water and immediately die. It might lose. I'm thinking it's just going to lose charge at a faster rate. I think that's probably what's going to happen. Yeah, the power wire is almost done. This needs to be full of coal. This needs to be full of coal. Hopefully Ren can just get this finished before we need to do anything on another planet. Yeah, there we go. So now that should all bounce back and forth. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Now, what plants do I have here? Oh, I don't know where this rocket's going to go. I think we're going to leave this rocket here for quite a while. I think Ren's going to stay here quite a while once we actually get the radiation infrastructure up. Yeah, there we go. That's actually taking in the power now. We obviously want to shoot it this way. That's going to drain power from the battery very quickly. Faster than this could supply it, so we do need this to run. So this isn't going to retain any rads at the moment. Should collect 202 per cycle in this location. That's pretty good. We could build more if we needed more, but I think 200 rad bolts per cycle is really good. We just need to be able to consistently power it, which does mean running a coal generator pretty much constantly. Oh, hold on. What the heck is going on here? How are we getting pressure damage on this? we've got some kind of Escher waterfall here. Well, whatever. It's already flooded here. I'm just going to let it break. We'll deal with this another day. Whatever. I'm not bothered. Yeah, load this. There we go. So that's going to burn... How much coal is that going to burn per second? It should actually say somewhere. 1 kilogram per second. So, if that's running constantly, it's not going to be running completely constantly, but it's going to be running quite a lot. It's probably going to consume 480 kilograms of coal per cycle running this. So we're not going to want to run it all the time. We're only going to want to run it if we've got rad bolts. This is collecting the rad bolts pretty quick. We discovered polluted oxygen vent. Okay, so that's pretty good. That's our oxygen sorted. If we get some shine bugs down here. Okay. Well, that kind of complicates the whole CO2 pit part. There's some magma. You need an actual CO2 pit. Maybe we just dig this part out and make it a CO2 pit. It seems reasonable. Because if we dig this all out, we can just put the pump here. We can put the pump here. We can have a wood burner here. Pump, gas pressure sensor. That should be fine. Then open this up. Yeah, that's pretty good. Got a load of hot igneous rock in here. Nice, nice. We are going to want to grab a pip egg and send it back to the other planet as well. Do I want to do that today so that we can finish this Critter Flux thing? I think we do. Let's deconstruct this. We'll empty the sand. The copper. And we'll just put, let's see. What seeds do we have here that we can take? Because we want to take a critter and we want to take, oh no, we have seeds on that planet. It's this planet we don't have the seed. So we just want a pip egg. So just load the pips in here. There'll be space pips. Oh, and we obviously need the... Actually, before you do that, we'll need to actually fit all of the plumbing. Let's see. This gas pipe will just come down here. Not quite so fast. So we'll just build that this way so that you don't get really irradiated building this. I do like these satellites. They're an interesting challenge. And then the CO2 will actually be down here. So... pump will just be here. And then we'll put a wood burner here. This will all just be hooked up here. And then automation-wise, we'll just have a gas element sensor here. And that should work. We need to put sand in these things. I think Bubbles has a lot of stuff to do. Also, the problem with this hot chocolate is that if I don't stir it continuously, it forms a skin on the top. But it's really tasty. It's much nicer than the normal stuff I get. So, probably worth it. I just don't want to have that sensation where I drink like a skin of hot chocolate and it feels gross. Should inspect those things occasionally. Right, let's go back over here. Oh, we've got red bolts. Okay, this does seem to be working pretty well. So let's re-enable this. And we can actually do some radiation research now. Yeah, that's working really well. I'm just going to speed through it and we're going to watch a rad bolt fire and see how it dissipates. Sorry, we missed the first one. I swear the screen has slowed down to before. So there's an achievement for rad bolts traveling a cumulative 50 kilometers. So I think they're traveling about 23 meters each time. So that's going to take a while. But, well, actually, we're almost 1% of the way there already. We should get this achievement this playthrough. That's good. Because normally the rad bolts get fired like a couple of tiles. But considering how much we're speed 3ing it as well, this should be good. But we'll definitely want to priority 9 that research building. And we'll definitely want to actually watch this carefully. Okay, fire. Okay, actually, hold on, I need to pause it. So it's 48.8 rad bolts at the moment. Seems to be losing 0.1 rad bolts per tile. It goes through the door just fine. Goes through the thing just fine. Yeah, that's pretty good. Most of it, hit here. We've still got some rad bolts here. Well, that's fine. And now this is turned off because this is full. That's very good. So now I can do radiation research. So we should start doing a lot of that. What do we want? Definitely rocket-related stuff. We want artifact stuff. Well, we don't need artifact stuff, if I'm being honest. Battery stuff for rockets seems good, although we don't have any glass. I'm sensing a pattern. I mean, we do need glass for this. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm pretty happy. I don't think we can... Feels like we don't necessarily need it for now, but it would be nice to get the glass stuff done. And I think steam turbines is actually the one thing we really need. Oh, and plastic. Right. Let's stop putting it off. Let's get the plastic manufacturing done. I know it doesn't need rad bolts. We do need it doing. Lots of options available to us. Soda fountains are probably a good idea as well. We'll just start checking out the research. But at least these rad bolts won't really decay in here. So that's good. You know, I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for this. Let's do a radiation research just so we can watch the rad bolt fire again. We'll go for the glass forge. So Ren is over here. Can't really fit this all in the same screen at the same time. What are you doing? Oh, you're taking your medicine. You haven't absorbed any radiation, dude. I mean, I guess it's good to be paranoid. All things considered. Yeah, go back and research. And then I'll try and get a shot of you researching while the Radbolt fires. That'd be a pretty good one to get. Yeah, the Radbolts are coming in a lot faster than you can burn them. Which is good. Oh, you need a light, don't you? Oh, okay, let's get you a light first. Hold on. Yeah, we need a light there, and then a motion sensor here. Oh, that's gonna be awkward. We're gonna need to do some ladder shenanigans. You put a ladder here. Build this tile. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. So that actually needs to go here. This needs to be disconnected. Deconstruct this. I might as well light this up because the Radbolts are generating much faster than he's researching them. Then once we build this tile... Actually, you know what? I'm going to be an ultra pedant. Build this tile. It should be reachable from here. Let's see. I'll try and have some hot chocolate in the meantime. Still a bit hot. Leave that. Yeah, it's really good. This is really fast Radbolts. And yeah, if we look at the achievement, yeah, it's going up by about like 24 each time. So we just need to launch 400 Radbolts and we'll be okay. We've launched 3. So that's going to take a little while. But less long than normal. As we're doing on the other planets. So we dug some of this. Natural gas is still emitting. That's good. We'll analyze this, but Ruby doesn't have field research. Everyone's got pretty good morale though. If I look at skills, everyone's got at least like about 20 morale. I like it. We'll uncover this gold volcano as well. Don't think there's any more volcanoes down here, but there is just actual gold. Refined metal here. It's pretty good. Hey Fungus, how you doing? We do have more frames than usual. Not as many as you'd expect, but it's not bad. We're doing our One Dupe Per Planet challenge. So we're on cycle 160-ish. We've got 4 dupes, 4 planets. They are all loners, so they're all getting the +4 bonus to everything, which is helpful. And let's see, this is the planet where we started. So everyone's moved off it except for Ruby. He's currently trying to set up some natural gas production. He's done a lot of other stuff here. We have a lot of metal volcanoes here, but we haven't tapped into any of them yet. We had a space program that's set off. We don't have any teleporters. We disabled the teleporters for extra challenge. And it certainly did make things a little more interesting early on, I think. Then if we go over to the radioactive ocean planet, this is the first planet we landed on. We've swapped the dupes around a little bit here, but our base is over here, so they have to enter by the crash satellite and get irradiated. We've set up our Radbolt generator here now today, so we're going to get our first lot of radiation science done. Are these actually buildable here? No, you need to build the tile first. That can't be reached. What a pain. You know what? Let's go over here. We'll just move this door. This doesn't actually need to be tiled. This bit here needs to be tiled. It is quite slow, but considering they get +4 and everything, it's going faster than you'd expect. The main slowness is just my brain in terms of figuring out what project to do next. But it's definitely radiation research today, because we're getting to the point where we want to make glass and do a few things, make some plastic, and upgrade our rockets and just make them a bit better. But yeah, we're going to move this stuff. Your 100 dupes can't build what you want quickly enough. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're going to be building any sour gas boilers anytime soon. But, it's not too bad. I have a saltwater geyser here and then a steam vent here. And I want to boil the saltwater with the steam vent, but it's going to be quite hard building all of that with one dupe. What do I consider endgame for this? One on every planetoid and done, or more? That would be nice. I'm not sure if I'm going to get that far. We are doing the story traits, and we found the sleep machine and the Critter Flux-O-Matic. So I'm thinking either one dupe on every planet for that achievement, or doing all the scans for the Critter Flux-O-Matic. Although I think, to be honest, it'd take about the same amount of time. And so far we've scanned a hatch, a Dreco, a shine bug, and a slickster which died. Rip. So we're going to send a pip over here from another planet fairly soon, and then we'll get this actually working. And hopefully we'll do something productive with it. Yeah, this is the Desertlands planet. We actually just excavated a lot of this Draco biome to get to the oxygenated area. And we made a little home here, but it's heating up a bit. So I've got to deal with the heat here at some point properly. There's also natural gas here, which is good. We haven't tapped into that yet. And a cool steam vent. We don't actually need that much water because we don't need that much oxygen. We have like a polluted oxygen vent on every planet because I picked the seed where there was a polluted oxygen vent on every planet. So realistically, one dupe per planet can just live off this for a while. And then this is the frozen forest planet, which is where our 4th dupe has ended up. The last planet we landed on. We're still just trying to get a functional functional planet up here. We've got a lot of polluted oxygen in here now, just from all this off-gassing. Because it's a bit cold. The tree isn't eating the polluted water, so we're just kind of dumping and recycling it at the moment. Yeah, I did the maths on it. I'm pretty happy with that. We brought a little bit of sand over here. There's actually a little bit of regolith over here. Maybe I should dig that up. There's not any elsewhere. Ration medium. There's some sand over here. There's lots of sand over these places. But I'm gonna struggle to get there without an ammo suit. There is an ammo suit down here. Maybe I should just make a dock and fill it up. I don't know. But we're not taking any dupes unless we get a loner. And the next planet is the flipped asteroid, so that's not going to happen for a while. And we also turn off care packages for the extra challenge as well. But I don't think it's really making the game extra challenging. It just means we're printing less stuff. I guess it is making the game less challenging, but it doesn't feel less challenging. If that makes any sense. Yeah, I'll put another one of these cargo modules on here. Hold on. So we can bring more stuff to the other planet if need be. There are planetoids with no water, so you'd have to do shipping to maintain one on every planetoid. I mean, the oxygen would just come from the polluted oxygen vents. And then the food, we can set up food that's free. We could do like Paku farms. We have plenty of Paku, we just haven't done anything with them yet. Why is Bubbles trapped? Why are you running in here? Oh, we have to turn this off because she currently can't leave the rocket. I need to actually build a ladder. That would be a good idea. She's just like, help! You've trapped me. I don't think they ever actually need the ladders apart from for this. Whatever. Yeah, we're generating rad bolts pretty quickly. So let's just build all this. We can remove this. That door being open is fine, but I probably want to move that wire to here. There we go. Yeah, there's some asteroids that won't have the lethal oxygen vents, so we will have to transport something over there. I to be honest, I hadn't really thought that far, but there's one on each of the there's 5 total, one on each planet, so we're pretty set until we have to go to the last places. Yeah, Ren just needs to build this. Let's speed 3 it now. Speed 3 it, and let's actually drink my hot chocolate. Yeah, like the main challenge is just having the logistics to actually get everything built. Oh, hold on, that's right. We need to build these. Oh, we can actually reach these from the other side. So we just need to build the tiles here, and then they can build these. You know what, Ren? Just do these, please. We don't need you to research. We just need you to get the light up so you can research faster. We can literally just build them there. That's pretty convenient. Light can go there. So, please build the wire too. I think morale is going to end up being the big challenge, because every dupe is going to have more or less every skill eventually, just so they can handle planets on their own. We do need Ren to occasionally load the coal generator as well. We transported some coal over here. We're going to want glass. We're going to want solar power for this planet. Because until we get the steam vent and this stuff operational, we're going to kind of struggle for power. There are some beeters eating... there is a plant eating beeters down here. So that is producing hydrogen that we could use. Maybe that's the next thing to do. I'm kind of scared about breaking in there in case I break it. But we could probably just tunnel through the abyssalite pretty easily. Maybe that is the more practical thing to do. Being able to run this planet off just hydrogen would be pretty handy. Although I'm not sure this would generate enough hydrogen for a radbolt generator permanently. Yes, you're done with the rad bolts for now. Still researching the glass forge. Alright, let's finish this drink. So we need to get pip eggs here. So we need to get this stuff done. What is Bubbles currently doing? Bubbles is currently asleep. Commendable. I should probably replace all of this tile with regular tile so that she can run faster. But that's going to take some time. Ellie is actually idle. We do have research facilities, but we're currently waiting on rad bolts for that. I don't really need to tame this geyser yet. Maybe we try and break into the natural gas room as well. That seems worthwhile. Maybe we try and dig down to this bit. Let's try and dig down to this bit. I don't want to let the heat out. I don't think I can do this without heat transfer. I don't think so. I think we need to build some tiles if we're going that way. Oh, and Ren's idle now as well. Okay. What I'm going to do is... I'm going to dig a little bit down here. So we should still get a CO2 pit here for the rocket, but we should also be able to go through here and it shouldn't leak heat. And we'll just snake our way very carefully down here. And then I guess we'll just start grabbing all this. Hold on. That's not quite going to work. That will work. And then I guess we'll just do it like this. Although odds are she's going to suffocate before she gets to that point, but that'll give us something to do. We do need to explore a little bit. Why are you idle? You've got a ladder here. You're waiting. You're actually just waiting for rad bolts. That's literally all you're doing. Okay. I do want to break into here. So we could go around this way and do that. Let's see. I insulated this bit off because this is super cold ice and it was freezing all the water. This stuff hasn't frozen yet. So we'll dig this. Why are you actually idle? Is your access restricted somehow? What's going on? Oh, the door's been locked by the friggin' automation signal. Yeah, open the door. Very stupid. Oh, we got a rad bolt. Sick. I want to catch a screenshot of Ren researching while the rad bolt fires. Well, I guess we're not going to do it now because we're going to the loo. But we'll speed it. We'll speed 3 it. And then we'll... Again, we'll just dig through the Abyssalite to try and limit heat transfer. Yeah, this seems okay. Let's try and get over here. It's not too bad over here. Let's just go... Don't mind a little bit of heat transfer there. Yeah, dig down here. The main thing is I don't want the hydrogen to leak out. So we'll get down here and then we'll investigate further. But I am kind of hoping we just use this for power. But let's see. Ren is still asleep. And then Ren is going to go research. I want the screenshot of the thumbnail. Now that it's actually working properly. Yeah, that workspace. You're a fast researcher. I still think the rad bolt is going to get generated before you finish whatever you're doing though. There's like 200 rads per cycle, radbolts per cycle here. Oh, you finished first. Okay, let's find you another radiation one to do. Let's go for the let's just go for the rocket related thing. You're gonna want that eventually anyways. What are you doing now? No. We're trying to take a photo, Ren. Do the thing. Yeah, this is nearly done. So we should see it zip across the screen. Any second now. Oh, there we go. Yeah, nice. So it turns out the rad bolts actually go through the water without losing much charge. It really is just the distance that seems to affect it. Okay, cool. You don't have to keep doing that. You don't want to. We do, now that we've got the glass forge, we do want solar panels. Please do that. We're also going to need the power for solar panels. The power for a glass forge, I mean. And while you're researching this, you're probably not going to dig this. That's fine. I just don't want anyone idle. As long as everyone is doing something, I'm happy. So, yeah, you aren't generating any power either. What are you up to? Why are you scolding? Have I missed a trick? The Abyssite is actually exchanging heat with the environment. That wasn't what I wanted. Okay. Get out of there and we'll seal that back up. Why did that not work how I thought it would? Because we haven't dug anything other than Abyssite. It doesn't even appear to be cooling down. The gas wasn't hot to begin with. So I am a little confused. I guess it just does transfer some heat. Please do not seal yourself in this bit, Ellie. Well, how will that go on the other planet? I don't know, I guess we'll see. This Abyssite is normal temperature, so hopefully we won't have the same issue here. But for now, I just want to focus on Bubbles doing this stuff, because we do need to get the rocket refueled. And we do need, let's see. I think there's, I don't think there's anything star map related here we can do with the telescope. Also, that screen seems to really lag out the game. Like, look, if I go here, the frames drop. Like, well, they did drop. It's just if I move it around, it drops. Interesting. I don't know what possessed me to do that. Yeah, you finished the ladders. You're trying to... Oh, you're going to spend ages doing this. No, we can't actually grab this. This is too far away. I don't know why. I decided to shoot sand from orbit rather than just land the rocket. Presumably just because I thought it was funny. But grabbing this is going to be annoying. You can grab this one. Yeah, don't grab these ones. It really was not a very smart plan. But I like this challenge because it's got me to think about things I don't normally think about. We've done some rovers. We've done lots of carbon dioxide rockets. We're basically just trying to get the same systems on every planet, just so that there's nothing redundant, or so that everything is redundant and that people can do anything anywhere. We've got some orbs over here. They don't seem to be producing any slime lungs, so that's good. Yeah, I really think we're just focusing on bubbles at the moment. And any dupe that's in the cryo tanks, we're going to save them to go through the temporal tear if we make it that far. We're not actually going to release them, because we don't know whether loners like us. And also, we don't have anywhere to house them at the moment. We have two. We have one on this planet, which we would normally teleport to. And then on this planet, there's a guy over here. Just randomly. But yeah, they're only going to be released for the finale. I mean, we do still want to actually empty these just so that we can fill the water sieve, but probably shouldn't be the highest priority. We rebuild the orbital cargo thing now. Now we've got those ladders in place. You've got other stuff to do anyways. Can we actually get over here? Not really. Guess we'll do that. Also, these frozen forest plants are such a troll because the only seeds for decoration are mirth leaves, but nowhere on the planet is hot enough for mirth leaves. What we actually want to do is we want to set up a liquid tepidizer and run it down here. We don't want to run it all the time because obviously we're not going to run it off one wood burner. But we can set it up with like a cycle sensor or something. We did unlock it. We did unlock it and it's not going to overload this wire. So we'll just plug it in straight here. And it's a fairly complex automation. We're actually going to want an AND gate here. Because we're going to want to make sure the temperature is within a certain range. And we're going to want to make sure that it's cycling. So let's research that for now. Yeah, you're slowly filling all of these deodorizers. Unfortunately, it hasn't quite worked. We've still ended up with a load of polluted oxygen in here somehow. But that's okay. Maybe we can put one here and here as well. That seems reasonable. There we go. Yeah, Bubbles has a lot of stuff to do. She did have a rover, but it died fairly a normal length amount of time. We didn't have any undead rovers here like we did in the other planets. No loners. Wonder how it hasn't got very far with digging. Presumably just because you're doing all this research, which is absolutely fine. We're burning through that coal quite quickly to try and power this thing. Also, we're kind of wasting all the wood, all the wood burning here, so we're getting quite a lot of excess CO2 here. That's fine. We have lumber. The main thing we're using the lumber for is just to burn it to get CO2, so I don't mind if we're actually wasting it. Because the aim is to consume the lumber. And if we happen to generate some useful power from it, that'd be nice. Yeah, trying to grow an arbitrary off one bathroom isn't a lot. Oh, you're ill. You've got food poisoning. So you're going to the bathroom a lot more. Well, that's annoying. What are your skills, actually? Do you have doctoring bubbles? No, I didn't give you doctoring yet. Probably it's worth making an apothecary just here. And then we can make some food poisoning pills, just in case. I imagine there's a little bit of not washing your hands going on. Yeah, let's just watch Bubbles keep doing all this stuff. Alright, what are you up to now? I'm gonna try and build this. You do still need the automation for that. Thankfully, it's getting researched very quickly. We also have research facilities in all planets, so if anyone feels like chipping in, they can. We do have one researcher, but everyone usually ends up doing some research if they're bored. But yeah, we're gonna need, let's see. That's good timing. So we're gonna want a thermosensor. We're gonna want an AND gate here. Actually, we'll want the AND gate there. We'll have a timer sensor here. Let's priority 9 that and priority 8 everything else. Because we desperately need you to make sure the liquid testamidizer doesn't overrun. Otherwise, otherwise we're in trouble. I really like liquid tepidizers. Oh, for the 400 dupes challenge, I was trying to think of a way to use. I was going to use them for the thermium aquatuners as well. I was going to have the aquatuners sit in a pool of coolant and then tepidize that coolant or something. I can't remember exactly what I was going to do, but it was basically just going to turn power directly into heat with the two buildings. I'll have to build that at some point. Yeah, you've got hypothermia now. Instead of... Oh, you've got food poisoning and you've got hypothermia. Wow, what a combo. I guess those things are mutually exclusive. Great. Yeah, your construction skills are going to be so bad because you've got unconstructive as well. Yeah, your building skill is currently 3, and you have level 3 building skill, and you're a loner. That's still not bad. It's still like plus 75%. So it is at least getting done. But if I didn't give you level 3 building, this probably wouldn't be happening. I was researching something as well before. What was I researching before I switched it over? Solar panels. Yeah, eat the nutrient bar. You've got 13 cycles of food left, and then you're going to have to start... Actually, you can grab this at any point, but you're not going to because you don't like prioritizing farming-related stuff. So you can just dig those tiles instead. Hooray, I'm cured of hypothermia, she says underwater. So we're going to want this to activate if the water is below, let's say 25 degrees. And then we're going to want this to cycle. So we want it to be green for like 5 seconds at a time. And then red for like 15 seconds at a time. We don't need this active all the time. We just need it on in little spurts so that it doesn't overwhelm the battery, because it does consume a lot of power, but it's very efficient at what it does. In fact, let's just do it like this: 1 second on, 3 seconds off. I know there's a bug that you can do where you pulse tepidizers so that they work above the fail temperature of 85 degrees, but I think I patched that a while ago. I remember trying to use it on one of my old builds and then it suddenly stopped working completely. That's going to be flipping all the time, making that noise all the time. Am I prepared for that? I guess. You know what, just dig this as well. That's fine. But we still need power. You're not going to run the wheel anytime soon. There is coal. We could run coal power here pretty easily. We just need to grab it. It's here. It's mostly just there. That's fine. We can go over there. It's very cold in here, but it's not really a problem. We'll leave that. Tricked out one. It still works. Really? I thought they patched it out. Yeah, we'll just dig around this stuff. And then we'll just go up here. Oh, we can't go through the abyssal line. There's probably still a way to do this. What we could do is we can just go this way. Okay, smarty pants. And then we can ladder up here. You're going to want to inspect all this stuff anyways for the data banks. It's a doctorate. I have a doctorate. Doesn't look like that. It's in a... I've got it I've got it in a carrier bag somewhere. I've got it in a carrier bag on my shelf. It's down there. I should probably frame it at some point. Now that I'm actually moved into a house. Then we'll just ladder down here. That's fine. And then this go like this. And that is some coal. And then we can set up a coal power plant, and that can also go down here. And we will... That thing pulsing until the heat death of the universe is going to annoy me. I can go there. This is so janky, it's fine. Smart battery can go here. We made just about enough aluminium for this. We do have some lead as well. I'm not going to use the lead. Dr. Arisia. Yeah, I actually have a PhD in granular fluid dynamics. So how sand falls. I did some experiments with sand falling down a ramp and a supercomputer, and it was very fun, and I'm probably never going to use it again in my life. I am technically a doctor. I have a pen at work that says Dr. Mr. Person. Oh, we've got idols. Why have we got idols? Ruby's finished with whatever they were doing. You know, I really can't think of anything else for you to do at the moment. Is this still frozen? It is still frozen. You know what? Just dig over here. Just grab all this metal. We're gonna want all this metal eventually anyways, aren't we? Just grab this. Yeah, it was really fun, but I don't think there's a lot of jobs in it. What I specifically studied. It was more because it was a topic I was really interested in, and I wanted to see if academic research was for me, and I did find that I really enjoyed it, but it just wasn't very... Why can't you go there? Oh, you have to remove this. Okay, that's fine. Then Ellie is also idle. Yeah, you scolded yourself trying to dig down here. Look, I really can't think of anything else for you to do. You can turn this off now. And we can go over here and we can grab this coal. Maybe? I don't know. We got a Draco. Actually, we can go to look down here. This should be possible. What digging skill do you have? Do you have all the digging skills? You do. Just go down here and see what we can find. But tile this in first. I just want to make sure the Bubbles does all of this stuff properly. And we'll put a storage bin here. And then a wire goes here. I'm determined to make this a functional CO2 pit. So we're just going to do this. And we'll store coal and lumber down here. Alright, let's speed up again. So yeah, I quite enjoyed doing the academic research and stuff. But I realized that being successful depended a lot on getting a lot of publishing done. Like publishing a lot of articles, even if they're not necessarily good articles. And also, whether your articles got approved by reviewers and whatnot depended a bit more on who you knew than what the actual research was. And whether it was in their interest to publish a paper like yours from their research point of view. It just felt like there was a lot of cronyism going on. And also... Yeah, this could be field research. Now you can actually scan the geysers at least. And it just felt like if I was going to be really successful with it, it would be quite a lot outside my control. And I'd have to be lucky and to earn the same amount of income that I would just going into industry as a civil engineer. And that's what I did. But I'm glad I did my PhD because it let me learn that. And I made some good friends. And I learned a lot about myself. And I got a decent scholarship for it as well, so it's not like I was paying for it too much. What is going on with this? This is broken. Why is this broken? I don't think this is bridging correctly. No, this is not bridging correctly. We want it to go like this. So it should only be letting it through... Yeah, it should only be letting it through from the baths. I'm glad I spotted that, otherwise that could have been a real problem. Maybe. But at least we produced a lot of lumber, I suppose. Yeah, I'm gonna get that framed. I'm gonna get my doctorate framed. I'm gonna put it up there. Because I should at this point. Really. I'll tell you what, if you actually go in here, you can probably get across to here and look at this geyser too. I know there'll be some heat transfer, but if the heat transfers this way, I don't really mind that much. I just want to see what this is. And there's no zombie spores over here as far as I can tell. There are spore kids everywhere on this map, but that should be okay. What time is it? It is 10 o'clock. Well, I had two objectives today, which were to get radiation research online and to test out the Critter Flux-O-Matic, and I've done both those things. But I do want to get Bubbles' situation improved before I go as well. So we're just going to speed through it for a bit, and hopefully Bubbles can get a decent amount of stuff done today. I think you will. You're probably not going to get hypothermia anymore. Although we do need to finish off the tank. So I guess you're going to get hypothermia again. We left a little bit of polluted water up here. That's okay. Yeah, I haven't had a huge amount of time to stream recently. I did have a week off. I booked a week off, and I had a few days where I streamed a lot. But it was filled with a lot of social stuff as well. Like I had a work do that I wanted to go to. I spent some time with Sarah, and we did some National Trust stuff. We went to the Sea Life Center. I still need to put those photos on my Discord, or some of the Sea Life photos. We're gonna do that this evening. If you're not there already, feel free to go. I always post there when I go live. People share oxygen not included related stuff. I share fish pictures and things. It's funny. You'd think with how much I'm into fish at the moment, you'd think that my PhD was in fish or something, but it really isn't. Like this, like the fish tank and everything is just a hobby that I picked up over like the last few months, really. I've always wanted one, but I've never really thought about it too much until I bought a house. Because I thought, I don't want to be renting, get a big fish tank, and then my landlord kicks me out, and then I have to move with a load of fish. That did not appeal to me. Also, I want to fill this in. We'll fill those in too. I really love the little hatch in here, just looking nonplussed at the frozen dupe. That's like some kind of art piece right there. You're slowly getting everything done. I imagine you're very cold. We do need the wire. So this activates when it detects carbon dioxide. And did we actually build the whole pipe? We did. Good job. No loners. Oh, you play piano. Oh, that's really cool. I actually have a saxophone. I haven't played it in years, but I learned it. I learned the bassoon in secondary school, and I played that, and then I realized I wasn't likely to get into any bands playing a bassoon. So I switched to the saxophone. And that was all right, but then I went to uni, and then obviously we were renting places, and I didn't want to play it in front of my roommates or get in the way of any neighbors, and then I kind of just stopped playing it. But I still have it, and if I play it again, I'll definitely need to get some new reeds, because those have probably been growing germs for years. I should probably just check the case and throw anything out that's gone super moldy. Yeah, I guess we'll just tar this up like that. This always throws me off because it looks like sand, but it's not sand. It's brine ice. Hopefully it doesn't, well, it won't do anything here. Yeah, we don't have any coal yet. We still need to dig that. There we go. Let's just check the other planets. So your digging is going alright. Oh, I forgot there's iron down here because it's a barren biome. Let's pick up all the iron. It seems like a good use of your time. In fact, let's do it like this. Then you can keep going down here. It's quite convenient. And then you can just grab all of this. Yeah, that seems pretty good. So we got lots of algae, lots of a little bit of coal, lots of plants. It's pretty nice. Definitely worth exploring all of this. Doesn't look like a heat leak. We can just keep going this way for a while. We'll queue this up down here as well. Yeah, there's oxygen down here, so that's really helpful. Oh, there's more iron over here. Actually, that's just... Oh, that's iron. We are going to want all that stuff as well. You know what? Like, we're trying to find stuff for you to do that takes up time, so let's just do this. So we need coal in here. And then... I guess lumber in here as well is probably a good idea. Eventually we'll want to mechanize everything, but we don't have a lot of mechatronics engineers at the moment. You need to go and dig this. And then you can go and dig this. But I feel like we're mostly getting there. We do need you to start digging this way. So yeah, after that your priority is just dig. That's fine. We're going to keep going for another 15 minutes to half an hour. Going for about 3 hours so far. But yeah, when I had my week off, I really did enjoy streaming during the day, and it seemed like that time worked quite well for a lot of people. But unfortunately, there's no real way that I can do that regularly while working full-time. Wow, you're actually on the thing now. How bizarre. So this is actually going to be using power occasionally. So that's going to be running a quarter at a time, so it's only going to be consuming 240 watts on average. So, yeah, the power is building up. No, I really don't want you on this. If we're running the Dermo, the liquid tepidizer, I don't want you running on that all the time just to power this. Trying to get the most views about 12 to 3 p.m. on YouTube at least. Yeah, I need to look at my YouTube stats and see. I mean, I don't have a huge amount of views, so data probably isn't super reliable, but quite a few people do watch the YouTube VODs. I get comments like from people saying, keep it up, keep going, you're doing well, stuff like that, which is nice. And I just like having everything archived there. That's the main reason I upload them, because I don't want all this stuff that I'm spending hours and hours of doing to just go to waste. Because Twitch deletes the VODs super quickly. And I like to go back and show people things sometimes, like when people ask how do they do a certain build, I can just show them the VOD, and it's super convenient. Oh, there's a geyser up here. Look, can we just have a look at this? Just very quickly. Just very quickly. Oh, hold on. Maybe not quite like that. We did a research. Sounds like a water geyser of some kind, which would be pretty nice. Solar panels. I'll keep queuing up researches. Let's go for the rocket batteries as well. You just hit 400,000 views total. That's pretty good. How many views have I got total? I mean, it's mostly just VODs, but I do some occasional video essay type things. No, hold on, that's the wrong button. Sorry, I'm just getting distracted. I've had 3,000 views in the last year, but I didn't really start uploading stuff until May. It's not bad. Most of those were from I did a traits tier list. I did a traits tier list for ONI, and that was quite fun. And that got a lot of views. But the most views I've actually got are on one of my VODs, because the algorithm just decided that I liked the one stream where I was trying to tame a magma volcano and everything kept exploding and I kept screwing up, and Max raided me. So YouTube figured out that that was what everyone actually wanted to see, and that got like 700 views. So that was pretty funny. What have we got? We got a saltwater geyser. That's not awful. We'll find a way to boil that. It's magma down here. Probably worth looking at. Cool beans. Let's speed up again. Yeah, I'm trying to think of more ideas for the next non-VOD video to do. I was tempted to do a geyser tier list, but I feel like there's some geysers I just really haven't used very much yet. So I don't want to do a tier list where it's mostly stuff that I haven't done, where it's kind of a lot of stuff I haven't done. Like, I haven't really properly used a chlorine vent yet. Which probably means it should just be low on the tier list, but I don't know. If I haven't used it by now, then it must be rubbish. Yeah, I suppose. But you would use it if you wanted bleach stone for waterweed. Like, if you wanted to do a big waterweed farm, you can't really do one without a chlorine gas vent and then the squeaky puffs. That's just how it is. But obviously that's not something that you're doing in most games, because you're usually growing something else at large scale for food, or you're pit planting everything. Yeah, so there's not really much of a need for it. So I suppose I could probably do a tier list based off that. The main thing is I don't want to do a tier list where I rank something low because I haven't thought of why it's good. But I mean, realistically at this point, I probably know enough to do that video. Maybe I will just do that video. You still need to build this. Yeah. People dislike the carbon dioxide vents, but I actually find them pretty useful. The cool one, it's not a lot of cooling, but it's enough to get you started with something. And you need the CO2 for rockets. Like this, like we've been basically struggling to generate CO2 this whole game. Or we haven't been struggling, but we needed to generate enough to launch our rockets everywhere. And with only 4 dupes, you don't produce enough just by breathing in and out. So that's kind of set the pace of the game. And if we found a cold CO2 vent, we'd definitely be using it. If we found a hot CO2 vent, we'd probably be using it. Yeah, let's go grab some coal. And then you won't have to run on the thing for ages. I don't think there's any other coal we want to grab. I mean, we could grab the rest of this coal, because this hydrogen is all just going to go up here anyways. But sulfur geysers, I've definitely done a lot of stuff with sulfur geysers, and they're really good. Leaky oil fissure, I didn't really like very much. It's just going to be like one of those Michael Rosen's reaction videos, isn't it? It's like, the honey tastes like honey. Actually, I didn't like this one very much at all. It was rubbish. Yeah, we're not actually doing much at the moment apart from just looking for coal. There's the cool slush geyser. There's another geyser over here. We could probably go look for that pretty easily. Let us actually. That's the rocket right there. There's oxygen on the rocket. So let us just ladder in here. I can dig this. We want this sand as well. And then we can come over here and have a look at this. Maybe. I don't know, we'll see. This needs to be priority 9. This needs to be priority 9. Yeah, we just want the coal. There is oxygen. So hopefully soon we'll actually have some power. Yay, power. Cool. Or should I say hot, because it's going to get a bit hotter in here. Yeah, I think that's good. And then we just need some lumber from the tree. But if we're heating up the water, then it should actually... Let's get this to recirculate. Once this is hot enough, we'll get this to start recirculating, and then the plant will start growing. And we'll just run it in a loop here just to heat this bit up. And then the plant will grow. What is going on the radioactive place? I imagine you've just been digging all the way down here. You did dig all the way down here. That's good. Looks like there's no carbon dioxide geyser here. There usually is one. Interesting. There's hydrogen all in here. There's the critter plants. Are there any other plants anywhere? I could try and do this now. So what would we need to get this to work? We need oxygen in here. So realistically, that means getting an oxyfern in here. Piping water there, that's going to be annoying. And then it means we're going to need a liquid lock so we don't let the hydrogen out. And then we're going to need to pump this without dying to all the beaters. How do we do all of that? I mean, maybe I'm overthinking this. If we pour the CO2 in here, these guys will go to sleep while they eat all the CO2. And then the hydrogen will rise up. And then we can pump the hydrogen. No loners. We do have some skill points. Let's see. Bubbles. You finished building, so let's keep getting you stuff that everyone needs. So you want doctoring so that you can make your own pills if you need to. Ruby, you can go for... You can probably go for cooking just in case... Actually, go for research. We want everyone to have field research. Okay, that seems good. Well, I think Bubbles is mostly set up. This is heating up. We're kind of just waiting for this to heat up so that we can get the bathroom actually running. Oh, hold on. What's happened here? We've consumed all of the stuff now, so we need to re-hook this up. So I think what I need to do here, just very quickly, is I need to put some bridge priority here. So we need the bathrooms to always go first. So we want this loop to fill with bathroom stuff, and if it backs up, we don't want any of this stuff to go on. I don't know. We'll just refill it for now. We'll just periodically open and close it with pliers. It's probably not the correct solution, but it's what I'm going to do. Because I don't want to waste a lot of power pumping this consistently. Yeah, this should heat up the water pretty quickly. Even if it's only running a quarter of the time. We are powering this. You're slowly grabbing the coal. And then we'll have lumber, and then we'll have CO2. And then we can actually pump it to the rocket. So we have CO2 for the rocket. We have atomic research. And we've done a fair amount of critter-related stuff with the Critter Flux-O-Matic. And we're waiting for CO2 so we can send a pip over here to finish this off. So I feel like we're pretty much done for today. Tomorrow we're gonna try and get some hydrogen power out of these beaters somehow. And then it's gonna be sort of ramping up power production on all the planets, making some glass, getting some solar panels, that sort of thing. And just continuing with the technology, really. But yeah, I think I'm done. Oh, well, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. I'll be back tomorrow, 7 o'clock-ish, till 11 o'clock-ish. Feel free to follow if you haven't already on Twitch, and you'll know when I go live. I also post my Discord when I go live, and if you miss any episodes, you can check out my YouTube. And I'm going to go. I will see you later. Have a nice day. Bye-bye for now.